The Justice Department said this past week that the CIA officers who destroyed videotapes of harsh interrogations will not be charged with crimes, but a special prosecutor continues to investigate whether treatment of suspected al-Qaeda detainees crossed the legal line. The human rights community and many legal scholars from both ends of the political spectrum are up in arms about the decision, and they were further angered by the remarks made by former President George W. Bush during recent television and radio interviews promoting his new memoir, Decision Points. Bush admitted to Matt Lauer of NBC's Today program that he authorized the use of waterboarding on 2 CIA prisoners. He said further that the technique was legal and that he would make the same decision again. Lauer asked him, "Why is waterboarding legal in your opinion?" And Bush responded, "Because the lawyer said it was legal. He said it did not fall within the Anti-Torture Act. I'm not a lawyer, but you gotta trust the judgment of the people around you, and I do." Michael Ratner, president of the Center for Constitutional Rights, spoke to Interpress Service. He said, quote, "The failure of the Justice Department to bring criminal charges against the CIA officials who destroyed the tapes of the waterboarding of detainees is another awful decision, ensuring that the torture conspirators, including President Bush, will not be held accountable for their crimes, at least not by the Obama administration." Chris Anders, a senior attorney with the American Civil Liberties Union, said, quote, "I find Bush's remarks about waterboarding in the Lauer interview more important than the narrow issue of the destroyed CIA tapes. That's because he confessed to war crimes. Yet Bush doesn't seem in the least concerned about the consequences of what he is confessing to." Just recently, outgoing United Nations Special Rapporteur on Torture Manfred Nowak said the Obama administration has an obligation to investigate allegations of torture committed under the former Bush administration as well as under his own.
President Obama, as his predecessor, has an obligation under the Convention Against Torture to independently investigate every allegation of torture or suspicion of torture, and there are plenty of allegations, whether it's under his or under the previous administration.